I think he's hinting where the dead bodies of the key bearers are, and then the dead bodies of the key bearers are gonna hint us as to where the actual key is. Like, I think that each key is a two-step process, potentially. I did scan one key bearer who said entrance when they were in the entrance, which that could mean, like, it's possible that that guy is hinting at the room that he's in, just in the dark world, and that then, like, we're gonna, like, everyone is just gonna hint at their own room, but in the dark world. That's possible, but that guy could just coincidentally be hinting to his own room, and then everyone else is hinting someplace else. I don't know. But, let's do it. I know when I played this as a kid, I was fully on the game facts train at this point. Um, kid me gave up. Wait, hang on. Telluric alloy. Is there gonna be an item here? Holy shit. I'm already finding stuff. Let's go. Okay. Man, alright. Found one. Not a key, but we'll take that. What was I just saying? Oh yeah, as a kid I definitely was fully on the game facts train at this point. I did not find the keys of my own gamer skill back then. And I also do not remember where any of the keys are, so... But yeah, I think I was game faxing a lot of this game at the time, just because I got sick of trying to find all of the fucking keys for the earlier parts of the game. That's how I remember it being. But I believe I was gonna check. I think the plan was we were gonna start by checking. Well, hold up. Let me get out of here first. There was an area on the overworld that was interesting to me. Like, I'm just gonna say odds are decent because I didn't see any of the keys. Like, I could just have missed them because I'm dumb, but I did not see any of the keys other than the one that I actually got along the way up till this point. So I'm feeling that what that means for me is that the keys are more likely to be in areas that I haven't had access to, right? So I'm thinking we should start by investigating areas that I don't have access to. Just like, not even necessarily caring that much about the hints, because the hints are like weirdly not that good, I feel like. Like the hints, I'll pull them up. Not inventory. You have to go through like 900 menus to get to these hints as well. Lore, Luminoth lore, Akel's clues. For some reason it's split in half. And then here's the clues. And the clues are just like, it's before the fortress. That one actually is pretty good. But this one's just like, within a bearer pod. Okay, flooded temple, that's gonna be the bog, but what the hell else does that mean? Beside the marsh? Like, that's the bog, but that could be anywhere. Fortress of dry land is probably the wastes, but, you know, not very helpful clue. So I'm gonna do this the way I'm gonna do this. Okay, I don't remember how to... Okay, yeah. I do remember. Let me kill this idiot first. Yeah, we got the light suit. Metroid got the light suit, so now I'm immune to like dark world damage, which is awesome. It's fine. Muck was just asking about Michael Jackson. These guys take so many hits to kill. Is Samus Irish? I could believe that. I think. No, I'm not sure I could believe that, actually. I'm not sure that Ireland exists in space. Yeah, it's... I know. Okay, where's the fourth one? This is the fourth one? What is this? There's just a... Oh, it's that. Yeah, I'm not sure that they've ever, like, even mentioned Earth, have they? It's not really... They don't really go there. Oh, right, there is no fourth one. I forgot that these can be a little tricky like that. I'm gonna guess it's this. Please be right. Yes. This is not a clue. This is just a beam upgrade. We'll take it. Or this is not a key. I kind of didn't think that was going to be a key, just because there's nothing on the map here. Yeah, that's kind of how she does names. I'm stupid. Oh, there's just a... Hold up. This is a screw attack upgrade. This is a missile expansion. Oh, you could just screw attack straight through Metroids now? Okay. I see. Oh, man. Kind of forget how you get through these. Oh, wait, I remember. It's this. Wait, get off me. I can't screw attack in here. The ceiling's too low. I can't screw attack here either. It's like they know. They know what I'm trying to do. I'm too busy gaming. Okay, have to mute because street cleaners going by. This looks sus. Xenotech, durable, destroyed by explosives. Oh. I thought it would require heavier explosives than that, to be honest. Wait, there's nothing down here. That was just actually nothing. Alright, who did that? More of them. I really don't want to bother fighting right now, but I kind of have to because they'll keep bothering me as I try to figure out what's going on in this room. Dude, does it keep spawning more? Is that what's happening? How are there just constantly more of these guys? Okay. I think nothing is happening in this room, actually. I think the answer is nothing is happening in here. This looks promising, though. Complete dead end room. Oh, wait, is this just gonna be... Well, hang on, no, I don't get it. Is this just actually nothing? There's no way this room is actually nothing. Oh, hi. Yeah, there we go. There's a key. So wait a minute. They can hide them like that? That's one of the 9 keys. There you go. No hint required. But... like... They're gonna hide them like that? In invisible chests? That guy is essentially a chest. Okay, I think we're done in this, like, segment of Dark World. This whole thing was kind of linear back to, well, I guess this is all connected. I don't know, but I think we're done here. Maybe he imported it from Japan. Have you considered that? Also, Kid Me had no idea those books were supposed to take place in, like, the early to mid 90s or whatever. I don't think I ever heard that until I was an adult. No, really? This isn't where I want to go. I'm just trying to get to the portal. I can leave. Why are they set in the 90s? Does that even matter? It's not even like it's a period piece. The 90s were not that far removed from the 2000s. Let's see, there's the P. This is how we get to the end. There's those. There's a P here that we've not used. This one right here. Sticking off of, let's see, that's Temple Transport B. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, I'm not enough of a lore master. I guess the early books did come out in the 90s, didn't they? The first couple, or at least the first one, because there's a PS1 game about it. It's like, I don't know how like long the writing process takes, but maybe that's just like she wrote it in the year that it took place in, but then it takes a while to write books, so you kind of fall behind. Your book series just gets more and more in the past as you keep writing them, because each one takes a little bit. Okay, we're going left out of here. Yeah, for sure. I feel like definitely until like there were definitely people dunking on her writing before she like went off the deep end. There were definitely people dunking on some aspects of her writing and just telling her to stop retconning weird shit in. Like the wizards who like shit on the floor or whatever. But I do feel like I didn't see that. I feel like I've seen so much more like actually it was bad the whole time type takes ever since. Let's see, where am I going? I think I'm going for this portal, right? Yeah. I'm a book elitist. I'll be raising my kids on the classics only. The Plane of Dark Warship. Sounds fun. Oh, it's just here. This has to be a trap, right? Okay. Something about, are they gonna spawn dudes in? No? Okay. I guess I'll take that then. Thank you very much for the thing. Probably. I don't know. I've never read one, but I think Kid Me would read it. I don't see why not. Well, sure. I mean, I guess if you want to raise your kid to become a weird nerd, then there's your route to that. But I think being a weird nerd is good, actually. For the record. Impervious. But there's a... Oh, there's not a door back there. Okay, so this room's gotta be something. This room's gotta be something. Target encased in impervious shell. I'm gonna start by killing this guy. I never had The Lord of the Rings. I never read it. Feels bad, man. I missed out on all the fun with the movies and shit. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah. So I guess this is what I'm looking for then. Just like broadly. So here's another key. I'm just finding these. I'm not even looking at the hints, dude. So I guess all of the keys probably... I don't remember the first key that I found before being that way, but maybe it was. All of the keys are going to be in these like weird invisible boxes. They're overall just okay. A bold take. I don't know, man. People love those movies. I think I would be one of those people. It sounds pretty comfy. Well, hang on. If there's 9 keys, there's 4 areas. That's not divisible, so there's not going to be an even number. So I'm thinking... Are there any more portals that I haven't been in? I definitely have to check this room in case there's a portal in it. But then I think we're probably going back to the fortress after this. The weird nerds who insist you watch the extended editions are wrong. I don't know, it sounds pretty comfy. I'm not sure I could sit through a movie that long, though. I don't know. It's been a minute since I sat through any movies. Notoriously. Not much of a moviegoer. Movies are bad now. Sounds like a boomer take. I don't know that I buy that. Where's the yellow door? So I had no access to this room. And there is a portal. Okay, sus. Big sus. Wait, hang on. If we're... I'm trying to think about math. I'm trying to think about math for a second. If there's... Let's say that this ends up leading us to a key. I don't think it is, but let's say it does. And there's 3 keys in the overworld. That would then leave 6 keys across the 3 worlds, which would be 2 keys in each world. And that would make sense. That would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? But I think that the whole point of this is just to get us to that item, and there's not going to be a key here. I think that's like a beam ammo upgrade or a super bomb or something up there. Yeah, I feel like I I don't really ever like go to see any movies or watch any movies at home or anything, but I do obsessively read film discourse on the internet. And it kind of seems like on the one hand the big mainstream movies are probably worse, but that the sort of outside the mainstream stuff has become a lot bigger, and that is still like good or just as good as it ever was or whatever. So I think movies are probably okay overall. How do I actually get in the center now? Manipulate the ring. Then target. What? What do they want me to do with this? Like, why can I lock on to that? Manipulate this ring to be in sync with the other rings to activate unit's control interface. Target that interface. So maybe it's not activated because it is yellow and the other ones are blue. So I guess that would be... Oh, hold up. Also, this isn't even... Let's do this. Games have never been better. I don't know, man. Have you ever seen the years 2001 to 2006? Pretty good stuff on the Nintendo Gamecube. This is still wrong, though. Unless they want me to... Yeah, highly specific. I wonder what I could mean by this. Yeah, no, I get that. Like, indie games basically didn't exist. I truly have no idea how the game Alien Hominid exists. Like, surely they had to know a guy who got them in to, like, get the console dev kits and stuff. 'Cause, like, no. Like, how? How did Newgrounds developers make a console game in the 2000s? That doesn't make any sense. How the fuck do I get up there? You can't actually gain height with the... You can't actually gain height with this. How do I get up there? Maybe it's this cannon? Oh, wait. Okay, problem understood. We need the platform to be over here or something. This is like so not worth it for that upgrade up there. It's like a beam ammo expansion. I'm gonna be spending like 25 minutes on this puzzle. It's not progression. I don't know, I should probably just like play more indie games. I've never been into them for some reason, but like... Should probably just play more indie games. There are too many games. Oh, well, bye, Samus. Wait, did I actually land where I wanted to? I think I did. I think it gave it to me, yeah. Okay. That counts as landing on the platform, I guess. Damn, this guy's about to defend an expensive video game. Dangerous. Be careful. Is that like... Oh. What have I done? I think I probably had to do it with blue and with yellow. That's what it was. Okay, what are your... Hang on, I'm not so sure about the MMOs thing. What are your options as an MMO enjoyer today versus the 2000s? Like, back then it was like RuneScape, WoW, Final Fantasy 11, I guess. And today it's RuneScape, WoW, and Final Fantasy 14. There were definitely more MMOs back then. Like smaller ones that like lived and died really quickly trying to cash in on the WoW thing. Wait, what is this? Sunburst. Uh-oh. It's the light super missile. I kind of forgot that I was gonna get these. I guess this was optional, so... Kind of forgot that was in the game. WoW was much more dominant. I mean, definitely, you know, demographics and stuff. Like, I wanted to play World of Warcraft as a kid, but it cost money, so I played RuneScape. You know, I think among kids at the time, I think if you're an adult playing RuneScape, you're slightly weird, but if you're a kid playing RuneScape in the 2000s, that's pretty normal. Like, I'm pretty sure the top players back then, like Zezima and stuff, I'm pretty sure their competitive advantage over everyone else and why they were such, like, top RuneScape players was literally just that they were adults, so they knew what the fuck they were doing and had more time. Or I guess you'd have less time, but they spend their time more efficiently. I refuse to use new thing. Yeah, I know. I know. Game's hinting me stuff I already know. Why won't this guy die? I mean, I know why he won't die. It's because I'm not using new thing, but... Go. They're really gonna make me hit the Z button just to be hinted on something that I already know. Maybe I should go over there. Maybe there's new info for me. Yeah, definitely. I recently went back and replayed VVV, classic indie game. Classic early 2010s era indie. Banger game. But that was such a massive hit at the time, and I wonder if it would be such a massive hit if it were released today. Yeah, I guess we're hitting up the wastes first. No, this is the bog. I guess we're going on a bog adventure. That problem's on the player. I don't know. From the player's perspective, you just want to play a good game. Frankly, who cares who made it? Even if it's me, even if it's Giga_7K, people just want to play a good game. I trust the Brazilians. They made Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories too. Brazil has never led me astray in gaming. Actually, they made Bad Rats, didn't they? Never mind. I take it back. Right, so we are looking for weird dead-end rooms that don't make sense. I'm pretty sure I fought a boss in here, so not that. We're looking for weird dead-end rooms that don't make sense, and or Like, yeah, this is looking like a good... I bet this dungeon is gonna have a key in it or something. Otherwise, it kind of looks like I've been basically everywhere. I haven't been here, because this hasn't been active. Because I haven't had the gray... Like, we're gonna start by heading down there. Which means we're going... How do I get down there? Right. Been a minute since the last bog adventure, so I have to remember how you move through here. Bad Rats is a crap game, dude. It's not even, like, it is just like an Incredible Machine type of thing, where you gotta set up the pieces. So, like, conceptually it's fine, but... Like, for some reason, the physics engine is, like, not consistent. So literally you'll come up with a solution that almost works, and then you'll just run that solution, like, 50 times over until it finally works, for literally no reason. Like, there's no player input, you're not doing anything different, you're just clicking the run button 50 times and getting 50 different results. The whole game is played on a 2D plane, except the ball can really easily clip out of the 2D plane and just, like, fly into the foreground, and then you're just fucked because it won't interact with anything anymore. The point is you're trying to get the ball to the goal by having, like, placing rats that do different things around. It's just really bad. It's a very unpleasant experience, and I have played through the entire thing. It is bad. Back in the day, it was like... For some reason, like, Steam used to have quality control, but for some reason, Bad Rats was always there. Right? Like, that was the bad game on Steam, back when Steam didn't have millions of bad games. Nah, they used to not just let anything onto Steam. I'm not saying every game was objectively good, but I am saying that nowadays you can just, like, release an asset flip from the Unity asset store onto Steam, and you can just do that, and that didn't used to be a thing you could do. There's probably, like, a missile expansion here or something, because I haven't had access to this room until now. No, you couldn't do it. Or at least literally no one ever did. Can I get through here? Yes. And there's no Valve seal of quality, but there is a certain level of... I don't know about legitimacy, but there's a certain level of like they wouldn't just let any game onto Steam. Like, hang on, I saw a statistic the other day. Games on Steam by year. I saw cool numbers the other day. Yeah, like, look at this. Look at the Steam game released by year. Oh god, my browser just freaked the fuck out for some reason. Like, look back then when it was like, we're talking like 2010, that type of era, where it's like 200 games released on Steam per year. And then look at last year, where 14,000 games released on Steam per year. Like, clearly there is a difference in process there. Things have changed. Like, that's why Steam Greenlight existed. Remember that? Where you could, like, vote to get a game onto Steam. It's because people had to do shit like that to get their game on Steam. Oh, come on. I totally deserve to have gotten back up there. I think what happened is that Valve axed Steam Greenlight in favor of a much more, like, do-it-yourself, publish on Steam process. I think you used to not be able to just like sign up as a developer, upload your game, and then release it. There was like some level of involvement to it. We want to go Dark World here. There's a portal in this room. Where is it? Oh, hold up. I forgot about this. Bam. And then down here is gonna be a missile expansion. Probably. Where's my missile expansion? Oh, it's just more Denzium. Uh-oh. That's interesting. Why do I care? Oh, wait, hold up. This is why I care. I still don't know why I care, but I can get up here now. This is all just for another missile expansion. It's for that. I don't know. I mean, self-servingly, as the world's worst indie game developer, you know, I think it's good that we live in a world where I'll be able to put my terrible game out onto Steam one day. But I also don't play a lot of indie games, so I don't know. I don't think there are. I don't know. I've taken a comprehensive look at everyone to ever make a game. And then I've come up with qualitative and quantitative ways of measuring them, and I've determined scientifically that I am the worst. That's true, I'm not Yandere Dev. Okay, I'm the second worst. I didn't include him in my comprehensive survey. I'm the second worst. I'll accept that. Yeah, that you know of. No, I've never done any crimes. I say, playing my definitely real copy of Metroid Prime 2. For what it's worth, I do have the disc sitting on my shelf over there. Nintendo can't prove that I didn't rip my own copy of Metroid Prime 2, because I do have a copy. Alright, so no thing here. I guess what I wonder about is if we go logbook. Ah, crap. Logbook. I almost want to just write all this stuff down in a notepad so I don't have to keep drilling through this stupid menu. I've been working on the NPC scripting for the first town for the last like 2 weeks, on and off. Not very diligently, clearly, but I'm working on it. It's coming together. If we go Acole's clues, who was the clue? Not you. Maybe G-Such? Flooded Temple. Okay, G-Such. So if we now go Keybearer lore, 1. Have I seen G-Such? I have. And G-Such says, trapped in the catacombs with no chance of rescue. Catacombs. So now we look for catacombs. There's the dungeon. Oh, I meant to look at the dungeon. That's where I was trying to go. Catacombs. Gonna be up here. Wait, hold up a sec. There's that room. That room. Friggin' this one. No, not this one. This one. This one's gonna have a key in it. Like 100. No, it's probably not. What's that room though? Shit, that was here. It was this, I think. No. No, because that had cache A attached to it. Well, there is no catacombs. Maybe we look for catacombs in Light World, and then I'll get to you in a sec, Theo. I'm doing important things. Catacombs. Catacombs. So maybe we're looking for the Dark World version of this room, which is the dungeon, which is actually where I meant to be going. So there might be a key in the dungeon, I'm thinking. Anyway, I got you now. And for the record, the Metroid remix that plays in this area in the Light World is good. I approve of it. Most of the music in this game is pretty bad, but the remix is good. I don't think we have a Metroid corn. I think we're gonna have to go with the orb. I don't know that I actually have the orb. I think the best I got is this. I don't know if that's what you meant. Okay, cool. Yeah, game is now mid-S. You're kidding me. What is this crap? What is this crap? Why is this here? Alright, well, we're going back. Gotta take a different route into the dungeon, I guess. Is there a different route into the dungeon? Yeah, there's portal in the room itself. Or I can just go to the center. Hang on. And then from here, we get into the sacrificial chamber by going left. I really hope the key is in this room. Yup, that's what I'm doing. Oh, this is just also locked. What does that mean? Panel is Denzium. Not exactly. Actually not at all. I'm feeling that the key's gonna be in here somewhere. No, I did not really read that. I just remember a lot of people making fun of that guy earlier in the month. And we're collecting keys in the game, so I'm making that connection. Wait, is there a stock camel sound effect? I haven't played AoE 2, so I don't know. Yeah, in the lead up, the 13 keys guy was incredibly confident that Joe Biden held the keys and he couldn't lose, and that anyone who found otherwise simply was not applying the keys correctly. His extremely unscientific keys, and then sure enough, he was wrong. He was like, the keys, you don't understand the keys. You cannot apply the keys, you do not understand them. It was just really funny. He was so, he was so confident in his system that had no scientific backing of any kind. I don't think there's a key in here. I'm not seeing the key chest thing. I am in the Dark World. Oh, hold up. Underwater. Yeah. I couldn't come down here until getting the light suit. He's gonna be here somewhere. In fact, I think that's him over there. Yeah.
Recording to logbook.
Here's your light, buddy. Move. Why won't he move? Expose him to... Oh, wait. There we go. Then we hit this. I don't know how I killed this thing and got one of the keys without these visors earlier in the game. I was just like blindly firing at it without being able to see, I think is what I did. They did it pre-echo visor. That guy on the computer in the... I haven't seen that, but I'm gonna choose to believe that that's a compliment. The guy on the computer in the first episode of Smiling Friends is probably like really cool. I don't think anything I say sounds like Mr. Rogers. I really can't do... I can't do that kind of wholesome. So that's that. We're now at 4 out of the 9 keys. Logbook, lore, Luminoff lore. A lot of the keybearer lore I just like don't actually have. Well, first of all, it's really unhelpful that I have no idea whose keys I've got, I think. Like, hang on, if I go back to inventory, miscellaneous, keys. Wait, I think we want Sky Temple keys. And then Dark Bog. This is the key of G-Such. Okay, so we do know whose keys we've got. I'm gonna write these down. We've got the G-Such key. We've got the D-Icy key. That's like a rapper name. We've got the J-Fame key. We've got the C-Rich key. Those are my 4 keys. So any hints to anyone who isn't those 4 guys is going to be useful to us, I think. Well, I happen to know one of the keys is going to be in the entrance to the fortress. We sort of figured that out last time. Let's see. This menu is like such ass. At first it didn't really bother me, the whole rotating thing. Like on the main menu, it didn't bother me, and someone immediately called it out as like, this menu sucks. And I was like, it's fine. When you have to sort through stuff like this and all of the text is like overlapping on top of each other, this sucks. So who are we missing? We still need J Stole, S Dealey, B Stole, brother of J Stole. See, G Such we got. And then in set 2, we've got D-Icy, we've got J-Fame. We need M... We got MDs, A Lamau, and we've got S Juniors. I guess we'll just start looking at some of these. So let's see. Where is MD? MD... Well, hang on, because we also have seen some of these people. If we go to Keybearer lore, we've got SDLY's Testament already. Got SDLY's Testament. Lagoon. Acol. Acol's is already in. Acol's fine. He's set. G-Such we already got. And then in set 2, MDHE is at the site. He's at a site somewhere. D-Icy we already got. And S Junior is at an entrance. Yeah, so he's the fortress entrance. These other ones, the lagoon and the site, I'm less sure about. So let me go back to Acol, to you. S Junior, who cares? He is pillars, the one who shall move the pillar of holy ground. So I'm feeling that this is probably temple grounds, because it's holy ground. We're feeling temple grounds there for him. For like what? So we're looking for a site in the temple grounds. And then, let's see. S. Dealey. Beside the marsh of a raining land. This is gonna be a lagoon in the bog, which, I mean, I kind of was gonna guess, because it's literally called Lagoon. J-Stole is... I feel like I've checked him kind of a lot. Fortress in a scorched land, so I'm feeling probably wastes for him. before a fortress in a scorched land. And then Beastal, I'm also feeling wastes, because we haven't gotten any keys out of the wastes. Yeah. Deep in a fortress of dry land. Wastes, question mark? Alright, cool. I don't have to come back into this menu. As for the lagoon, what room are we looking for? I think we're looking for the dark version, because this is dungeon, which is the dark version of catacombs. So I think we're actually looking for lagoon. Oh, so it's gonna be the first room in the... Really? There might be a key just in that first room, which I actually said earlier I thought might have a key, and then I changed my mind on it. So earlier Tapioca was correct, I guess. Yeah, they had to split them into 2 sets because of the rotating menu. It's not good. So I think it's gonna be split up the way I said it might be earlier, where it's like you've got 2 in each of the 3 areas for 6, plus 3 in the temple grounds. I think that's how it's gonna be split up in the end. All of my Tapioca predictions are coming true. How do I get out of here? Okay, it's this door. This is definitely much trickier than like in the first game, the artifacts you have to get to the end of the game are just like they just outright tell you, here's the room names. For this, we've got to sort of like, it's not hard, but you have to work out which area they're going to be in, then find them in that area, and then you get the hint as to what room they're going to be in. But like, it's a multi-step process now, and also you have to make that correlation between the light rooms, and that they're talking about the light world areas, but the key is going to be in the dark world, specifically in an invisible chest in the dark world that you have to break open with this visor. It's a little bit like, damn. And I've kind of been saying this the whole time. I've been trying to find the right way to express this. But this game does feel like Metroid Prime's second quest, more so than like a typical sequel, where like they know we've played the first game, and so they made the second game more complicated for people who are coming into it already having mastered the first one. I don't know how I feel about that, because I feel like all the things they did to make it more complicated are just bad. Wait, so I need to hit up a portal, actually. So we're gonna use this one. Or is there a portal in this room? No, there's not. We're gonna use this one. You know, I've never really... Okay, no, there's nothing up there. For a second, I thought I saw something. Damn. Sorry if I ruined Metroid Prime 2 for you. That's not my intention. I really don't want to shit on a game so much that I make fans of the game start to also hate the game. That makes me feel bad. And for the record, I don't totally hate this game either. It's just, I don't know. Got some things going on in it. So I bet, yeah, it's another underwater one. Oh, okay, once you shoot it once, you don't actually need the echo beam. It does become visible. Alright, so there's S. Dealey's key. So I think we're done in the bog. I think I'm leaving the bog forever. I was at one point literally standing here wondering why this was a dead end. I remember me doing that in the game at one point. I was down here and I was like, how is there nothing here? If only I had known, I could have saved myself like 5 minutes of walking over here. It's still better than Corruption. I don't know. I'd have to replay Prime 3. At this point, I kind of want to replay Prime 3, because now that I've like replayed 1 and 2 more recently, it's like, well, how is 3 hold up then? I kind of remember finding 3 a little bit of a slog in places. Some of the areas go on for a really long time. I just barely have the height for that. Also, I mean, I gotta replay them all before Prime 4 comes out, right? Just so that I'm up on the lore. I don't know what Prime 4 is gonna be, since, like... I mean, I guess you don't really need a story. Metroid does not live or die on its story, but... like, Prime 3, I'm pretty sure has a pretty definitive ending for the trilogy, you know? I mean, Prime 1 has a pretty definitive ending for itself, and then Prime 2 is sort of like, actually, this is the Phazon trilogy now, and then 3 sort of concludes it, if I remember correctly. Like, don't you, like, go to the planet that Phazon comes from, and then, like, blow up the planet or something? So there's no more Phazon, there's no more Dark Samus. But if Prime 4 is just a standalone, Samus lands on a planet, finds a bunch of items, and then defeats the space pirates type game, I'm totally cool with that. It doesn't even need to have a story. Pretty much all of the best Metroid games, or at least most of them, are extremely story light, so who cares? So we're going... Well, first of all, what I don't understand is that MD is somewhere... Oh, we're looking for a site in the temple grounds, right? We do have a hint for him. Looking for a site. Oh, landing... Oh, right, I went to the landing site in the Dark World and didn't know why it was empty. Yeah, Tapioca, you are stupid. Okay, so we were heading to that room. Literally all of these rooms the keys are in are rooms that I went to, said, man, it's weird this is a dead end, isn't it? And then left without checking. It keeps happening. Alright, and that's the room, right? Yeah. If you put the second orb on his head, it does look like an eye. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe once there's a release date for Prime 4, I'll, like, get caught up on Metroid. I think they didn't announce anything about the release with the last trailer, right? Or did they say 2025 or something like that? $2025, okay. Yeah, maybe once there's an actual release date. There we go. That's MD's key of collecting D's keys. I've got 6 out of the 9 of them. Yo, what's up, ID? So the problem is the remaining 3 keys we have absolutely no clues on. Well, no, I do have one. S Junior. S Junior we've got the clue on, but then B Stole and J Stole, we've not even found their bodies. So I have no idea where they're gonna be. But they're both gonna be in the wastes. So the plan is I'm just gonna hit up the wastes and start looking for dead ends, and it should be able to find it. Should be able to just stumble upon it without the hint, I think. Oh wait, hold up. There's a, we got a thingy here. Let me kill this guy first. Where are you? But there's a door here that's gonna have something in it. 500,000 people in your area without power, including you, but you still have to go to work. Rip. Man, I haven't had a power outage in kind of a long time, fortunately. So I used to live in such a wooded area that any storm would knock out the power, potentially for days. But now I live in an area with no trees. No matter how hard it rains, the power can't go out. Except for that one time it did, but that was because a transformer blew up. A couple of years ago, a transformer blew up, like, literally right outside my apartment. And I went outside to look at it, and then it started blowing up even harder, and it was actually kind of scary, because I, like, backed up, and within, like, 20 seconds, the place where I was standing was, like, in a fireball. And it was like, holy shit, good thing I backed up. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Yeah, it was like kind of still blowing up a little, but it was just like on fire. And I was just kind of like standing a little bit away from it. And then it started like getting all violent and shit. And I was like, I'd better leave. And then it was throwing sparks everywhere. And pretty much like the whole street corner was just like on fire, basically. It was just like sparks and like fire something. It was weird. Like the street itself wasn't on fire, but there was just like a giant fireball that covered like the entire corner. It was really fucked up. Other than that, though, power has not gone out. And I will gladly challenge the weather because it hasn't rained in like 2 months. Although I think there's rain on the forecast for like tomorrow or something. Let's see. Yeah, 70% chance of rain tomorrow. Let's fucking go. We getting out of the drought with this one. Where is the wastes anyway? I think is it this? No. Is it this? No. Where's the wastes? It's this. And I'm here. We have quite the ways to go. Oh yeah, want to see something cool? No, it still hasn't rained up here. It's been like 2 months. Hang on. Yeah, no, we didn't get that. Oh, I'm gonna be stopping by the ship. I'm gonna get all my ammo back, I think. Okay, yeah, that was MD. I don't know who Chris Bowden is. Also, I'm pretty sure you already saw this. Well, I guess it's not that cool. Oh my god, why is my... I feel like my GPU is like dying or something. My computer is behaving really weird today. I was out for a walk last night, and this cool boat was out. I got to see this cool boat. Apparently it's like a new cruise ship that they've parked here for a couple days. And it was like really, really close. So it's like walking along the water. That was an exciting thing that happened in my life yesterday. I got to see a big boat. And they were like playing different songs over the horn, which I guess is a thing they can do. So the entirety of New Jersey and New York was forced to listen to like air horn version, or I guess like whatever like boat horn, whatever you would call that, like a foghorn covers of Disney songs. But it is an extremely big boat. The picture does not capture the bigness of the boat. And all the shit lit up on top and stuff. Normally my walks are incredibly boring, so it was just exciting to see the boat. I thought I'd share with the class. Yup. Cruise ships are pretty cool, but like I find them pretty cool, but I would also never in a million years get on them. I don't want to get on a boat like that, but it sure is cool. Just from like a damn giant ass boat that has all this stuff on it. It's like a whole floating city. So where am I trying to get to here? I have no hints as to where these things are. We are looking for suspicious dead ends. Now, speaking of suspicious dead ends, feeling good about the in-cache 4 potentially having something. Yeah, we're at the end of the game ID, but I have to, instead of the, I think, how many relics did Prime 1 have? I think it was like 12 or 13 or something. This is 9 keys that I have to find, and the process of finding the keys is more complicated, so I basically don't have a good hint that I'm working off of for where these are. I'm just kinda winging it. Do I have this lore? This is new lore to me. We know that the keys will be in the Dark World in invisible enemies. Yes, they're all in the Dark World. And I have a strong hint that, well, I'm quite confident that 2 of them are gonna be in the Wastes Dark World somewhere. But to get, like, the actual room, like, Prime 1 just tells you the actual room right off the bat. To get the actual room, you have to scan the key bearer, and the location of the key bearer is not directly told to you, I think, as far as I can tell. It seems like... it seems like they give you a very vague hint as to the location of the key bearer, and then once you find and scan the key bearer, they tell you the Lightroom name of, like, the corresponding Lightroom name to the Dark World room where the key actually is. So I have not found 2 of the key bearers is the problem. So we're essentially going no hint on this. But we were looking for weird dead ends and places I couldn't get to without endgame gear. That's sort of my hypothesis for where they're gonna be, and so far that's worked out with me finding a couple that I wouldn't have otherwise found. Okay, it's looking like it's not the Ing Cache 4. I think there was a different item there. So maybe... Well, here's a P with a door we never even went in, so that seems like something worth investigating. Also, what is this? Nothing. How... Post the list of what's left, Spock. Oh, right. This is like some kind of meme. I don't know how to get through this. I forgot about this. Hey, Flant, we're finding the keys. I'm done with the bog forever. We already got the bog keys. Oh, it's gonna be that you come through it from that way. There's definitely a key behind that door. You can lock that in. Yeah, I'm gonna head back there, actually. Yeah. Let's say F1. That sounds like that's on the schedule in honor of Spike Vegeta currently playing an F1 game in his SNES challenge. In honor of it being on the schedule. Thanks to the 34 months, Djibouti. I'm gonna get this missile expansion because I can now. Thanks to the 34 months, I appreciate it a ton. Yeah, I do love racing games. Oh no, is he playing James Pond now? Which James Pond is it? I don't know which one's on. Hang on, Spike Vegeta. Oh god, look at that background. Fucking James Pond, dude. Oh. I don't know if that's an original game or if that's a port of one of the others. I had James Pond on GBA as a kid. I still do. It's one of the few GBA games I didn't lose. And I wish I had lost it, but I still have James Pond. And I always hated it. James Pond Operation Robocod. Something about that game. I don't even think it's that bad, like on a technical level. Kid me just really did not vibe with James Pond Operation Robocod. Those Euro platformers can go to hell. Damn, sorry to any Europeans who have to read this. How do I get up there? Hang on. What? Yeah. No, that's correct. Just to clarify, while I do apologize for ID's take, I also agree with it. All of those Euro platformers can go to hell. They can stick to making, like, weird simulations and RPGs and stuff. That seems to be the strength of European devs. In Cache 1 is kind of interesting. I probably already went in there and got the item out of it, though. Alright, how does this work? Easy. So this is 100% gonna happen. What is this? This is not a key. Oh, is this gonna be like the dark missile? Sonic Boom. This powerful attack uses 5 missiles. It's the Annihilator Beam Super Missile. Oh, that's probably like super strong or something. Anyway, not a key, so thanks, game. Everyone's favorite Wii U game. Ah, into the Phazon. I guess I better check the in-cache then. I better go back and check that. I think I'm more of a Yoga Fire enjoyer, to be honest, than a Sonic Boom enjoyer. If I had to rank Street Fighter 2 sound effects. Maybe I should just go Light World and try to find these guys. I don't know. And then they'll tell me what rooms. Maybe I'm better off than just, like, hunting aimlessly like I'm doing right now. No, never Hadoken. Yeah, there's nothing. And you are just some dead guy. This room, nothing. There was probably... I don't remember if there was like a power up there before that I picked up already. Oh, why is everything red? What? If I stand over here, everything turns red. Weird. Anyway, that seems like that's not it. Huh. Yeah, I guess we'll check back that way then. We still have leads. I'm not hopeless yet. We're approaching hopelessness, but we're not there yet. I am just gonna leave this dark visor on though, just in case. Oh, they took my visor off. Just in case I see something, you know? I should like probably check this room. I'll check it. I'll go check it. It's not in here. 0% chance that the key is over here, but I'm checking it anyway. Man, this room lags. There's an ammo refill there too, which is kind of neat, though I really don't need it. Oh, this room is like weird. That's a generic dead guy. I'm leaving. I don't care about this room anymore. I'm leaving. Actually, wait, hold up. Hold up. Is that Denzium? Okay, I think we're on to something here. I think we're on to something here. Yeah, and uh-huh. Okay, there's a key. Easy game. Easy game. Damn, I'm so glad I checked this. I really was like, there's not a chance. I thought there was a 0% chance that this room was gonna have it. I was on my way out too, and then I was like, wait, that looks like there's stuff behind those rocks. I feel like I've just gotten saved by essentially luck several times during this key hunt. Things that I got no business noticing have worked out for me. It took 460 GameCube games, but I'm finally getting better at noticing the thing. Yeah, that's 8 out of 9. We only need one more key. No, sorry, that's 7 out of 9. We need 2 more keys, though one of them I do know exactly what room it's in already. Or at least I'm like 85% sure. Probably more than 85% sure. This is just like a fake door. For some reason, I just never went this way, I guess. The door is just open. What? Trial tunnel? Where's the tunnel? Trial tunnel. Excuse me, what? What is this? Is it like this is the output of the trial tunnel? What the fuck is this? How do I get over here? What? Trial tunnel. How is this even? Why is this even here? There's nothing to scan. This it's just like a weird meme. What is this? How do I get in here? Oh. Okay, it all makes sense now. Hang on, I go find a portal. I mean, it still doesn't make sense why that room is like that, but you know, we've got a lead. Just let me in. Just let me in. What? I didn't even know that could happen. Did you guys know that could happen? The portal goes away if you take a while to go through it. Alright. Yeah, we've got the light suit. I'm not sure that I'm a fan. It's sort of like the... What's that called? Like the fear of thing with holes in it? It's called like trypophobia or something. It's kind of that suit. Like if you look at it from the front, I can't show it from the front. But it has like a bunch of like weird holes in it. And I don't know how I feel about that. Look, I got places I gotta go. I have so many E-tanks. They're gonna have to try harder than that if they want my attention. Yeah, the white morph ball is pretty cool, right? Denzium. I'm too good. Oh, is this gonna be one of the... This might be one of the Luminoths. That gives you the hint. I'm thinking that maybe the Luminoths... No, it's not. Ow. I don't really understand what it wants from me in this room, actually. There's a portal. A 0 bar. It's like a Snickers with white chocolate. No, I've never heard of that before. That sounds pretty good, though. I have a personal bone to pick with people who claim that white chocolate isn't chocolate, by the way. Just since you brought it up. If you're one of those people who likes to share that fun fact with people, then I got a bone to pick with you. Well, it's okay. It's that it's the cocoa butter or something like that, but that it doesn't have certain other like pieces of like it's like it is another product of the same bean. So like it counts. It definitely counts, but people sometimes like someone said this to me like a week ago. That's why I'm thinking of it. People like to be epic and pull out like the did you know that? And it drives me up a wall kind of. I think it's the fun fact that drives me up a wall the hardest. On like a tier list of fun facts, it's solidly F tier. It's good food, but it's not good chocolate food. Oh man. Horrible. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a fan. It doesn't just taste like sugar. I know I was in some chat. I guess it was PMC's chat like last night and people were talking about how like the Europeans were at it again and they were talking about how like American sweets are too sweet or something. And like I don't know. I'm not sure how much I agree. I'm fine with it. I guess it's just because I'm an American, so of course I'd be fine with it. The FDA I don't really care what the FDA thinks, because then you start to run into people who are like, did you know that the bread that Subway uses is actually cake? And it's like, shut up. You know it's not cake. Nobody would ever look at that and call it cake. Yeah, also like pizza vegetable stuff. Was like the FDA's opinion does not matter. I do not care what they think. Alright, so we're just like looking. It'll be somewhere. Listen, Mayo. It's a good first-person shooter, but not a good Metroid game. Wait, where am I going? No, this is bad. This is the wrong way. This is the wrong way. I don't trust that. I think. I feel like this is gonna dump me back into the closet of trials or whatever. Oh wait, no, I'm here. That's good. It's good that I'm here. Some people don't think. I have seen that take. I have seen people argue that. But like, I don't know, man. It's first person and you shoot a whole lot of people, so seems pretty first person shooter to me. I have no idea where I'm going right now, and I feel like this is not like this. I'm not gonna find a key here. I'm in the light world. Oh, cool. Here's the dark missile then. It's more blasting than shoot. Okay, but like, have you ever seen? Hang on. Have you ever seen that Mega Man Doom wad? Like, consider this. This URL disgusts me. Consider this. You know, I don't know my point. Just consider that that exists. All right, what do we got here? But there's totally gotta be a key in that room, right? Yes, that is a Doom Mega Man wad that turns Doom into Mega Man. Wait, what? Oh my god. Can I like... No? Okay. Oh, I made them go away. Good. Yeah, I feel like the is Metroid Prime an FPS thing comes more from a position of like that there's a value judgment as to whether or not it's an FPS, you know? Well, it can't be because it's too good or something like that. I feel like that's secretly the argument people are making. But what do I know? I'm not particularly invested one way or the other. Like, it doesn't matter to me. It's not gonna affect my life that much. Where the hell is this key then? Because, like, I was really feeling good that it would be in this area somewhere. And yet, where is it? Huh. There's a lot ID. It's a lot of World War II. There's a couple Vietnam games. And there's a couple, like, War on Terror games, I think. Ah. Well, shit, I have no idea where this key is then. I think I'm just out of leads now. Yeah, Conflict Desert Storm would be in that. There are 3 more Conflict games on the Xbox. There's Conflict Vietnam, Conflict... I don't remember the names of the others, but I'm pretty sure there's 3 more. And they also made a game called The Great Escape, which I think is World War II, and it's like stealth. I think it's based on a movie, right? I think it's based on a really old movie. I really wish I could get out of here. I feel like I'm in prison. Anyway, apparently this whole area is not where the key is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely... It's just gonna be like a stealth game. But the dream is that it's like immersive sim prison breaks type shit. I would like that. Not even that I'm a fan of immersive sim games in general, but if you're gonna make one, Prison Break, great idea to make one about. No, that's a 360 game. Freedom from Saboteur. Apparently a good game. I'd have no problem playing it, but I don't have to. Is Metroid Prime an immersive sim? No. The immersive sim genre name does kind of bug me a tiny bit. Only a tiny bit, but like... It is kind of like, come on now, guys. Like, putting the word immersive in your game genre is like putting the word really good in your game genre. Like, oh, what genre is my game? It's good. The genre is good. And it's like, hang on a minute. Like, I'll be the judge of that. Like, you don't get to just declare that as part of the genre name. It's like IDM in music, where it's just like, no, I'll be the judge of that, how intelligent your music is. The first time you've heard of that. Immersive sim is like, it's like Deus Ex, basically, or like Thief. It's not, it's like it's basically just like Western RPG, but like for wankers. Or like, that's kind of too mean, but like, it's an RPG for people who like think their game is extra good. Then you call it an immersive sim. French core? I have never heard of that before. Is that like... What is French core? I mean, there's definitely like... Is it like cryo interactive French core? Hang on, what have we here? Little Denzium. Oh, it's a music thing. Okay. I think you could definitely claim French core as a game thing, though. You could invent that. And it's just like games made in France that are weird, according to me. Starshot Space Circus Fever is French core. Cryo Interactive is French core. Probably most of the earlier David Cage games are French core, but not his more recent stuff. I'm trying to get... I actually don't even know where I'm trying to get right now. Oh no, that's where I just came from. We want this door. Is that even a real door? How do I... What am I looking at? Okay. I'm getting horribly lost just like looking at a wall. Genius streamer. That game, the crossover between French core gaming and immersive sim is, of course, I Divine Cybermancy. I think I kind of just gotta check every room now. I'm pretty out of ideas. I don't think Morrowind will be that. I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna have to, like, get into the mindset of these, like, kind of like crustier Western RPGs of the day. I think Morrowind will not be that painful. I think that that other one will be really painful. But it's definitely yeah, Arx Fatalis, that'll be really bad. But I think that I'll be able to handle. It's just a mindset thing for like Morrowind. I'm not really. If by open world you mean like GTA and GTA clone type games, I'm fine with that. The Ubisoft formula for those is a little bit boring, like the way they've made a number of boring ones, but that's not really a 6th gen thing. The 6th gen era open world games like that are all pretty good, and I'm here for it. A lot more corrupted saves? Nah. I hope not. I mean, the saves just save to a hard drive. And I did replace the hard drive with like a modern one. So we don't have to worry about the IDE drive failing on me in the middle of Xbox thing. Which is probably a possibility otherwise. Where the hell is this thing? This is like pretty concerning. I can't... Yo, Froob. Thanks to the raid, what's up? Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason, Froob. Thanks to the 47 months, I appreciate it a ton. And the raid, of course. Greetings, Froob viewers. I am 8 games away from finishing my 3-year-long Gamecube console challenge. And we're playing Metroid Prime 2, and I'm pretty close to the end of the game. But I cannot find the last key. I have no idea where it is. I couldn't find the hint as to where it is, so we're just kind of looking for it. It should be in the wastes somewhere. It should be somewhere in the wastes. But, like, where the hell is it? Yeah, well, the game does. I've taken a couple direct hints from the game, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't... It's not going to direct hint me on the clues, on the keys. The game does give you indirect hints, but, like... So if you've ever played Prime 1, right? When you get to the end of Metroid Prime 1 and you have to find the artifacts to go to the end of the game, What they do is they hit you with like, they just basically tell you the name of the room that every key is in. Like they're just straight up like, you know, there is a lagoon in red text, and then you just look for the room that's called like something lagoon, and then you go there, and then you're good. This game does not do that hint system, and instead they give you a vague hint that points to someone who you can scan, who then gives you the room hint. So like, basically, if you can't find the person to scan based off the vague hint, then you're just like not gonna get any hint as to where the key is at all. So that's kind of the problem we've run into here. I feel like this room is a good candidate just because this room is really complicated. But yeah, really looking forward to the Xbox once we're done on Gamecube. Really looking forward to it right now. I'll double check the in-cache 4. I already looked in here, but I'm looking in here again. I'm getting desperate. Nah, there's definitely nothing in here. I still find this notch super weird. I don't know what the point of that is. I think that actually that's where the item was when we were here the first time, like 12 hours ago. I think the item was in that notch. Guess we'll check. I think I'm gonna have to probably give up on finding it without the direct hint, and we're gonna have to like, I think probably it's time to go find the direct hint, and maybe I'll have an easier time of that. Maybe it's easier to find the direct hint than it is to find the thing without it. Actually, wait, hang on a second. No, okay. I thought I had a good lead. Wait, how do I get up there? How do you get up there? What? Well, we know it's not up there because I can see it. I can see there's nothing up there. So I have no idea how you're supposed to do that, but I don't think I need to know. Yeah, that's where the portal is, actually. That's okay. I feel like I've scanned every room. So what I'm missing is probably like better hidden than just in a room somewhere, you know? And then I'm not gonna find it if it's better hidden than just in a room somewhere. So we're looking for a dead guy, basically. A dead guy who, when scanned, gives us the hint. What is this? Luminoff projector. You know, we can check actually, hang on. We can go into the menu, logbook, lore, or wait, no, we want inventory. This menu, dude. Miscellaneous, Dark Temple keys, Sky Temple keys, keys Dark Aegon, Sky Temple key 2. So we got the B-Stol key, but not the J-Stol key. And J-Stol says before a fortress, which kind of has got me thinking that might be a vague hint as to J-Stol's body's location being by the entrance to this area, right? Just a game theory. I'm thinking maybe somewhere around here, or like in the room before this one. Wait, have I never scanned this? I really just never actually scanned this. This is just gonna be a missile expansion though. Oh, it's just the map. Did I really play this entire like area through without actually finding the map? That's funny. I've downloaded the map. Is there any area I haven't been to? Honestly. Yes. Actually, there's one room right here which I did go to already in the Dark Worlds. That's not useful info to me. Wait, before a fortress. I think their body might be here, actually. Because this isn't a fortress. You know? Like the... I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go check that. Yeah, there are 4 DDRs. Or I think it's 3 DDRs plus a Pump It Up game, which is like Korean DDR or something. Is that Pump It Up or is that I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, there will be some dancing going on. I will play it with the mat. Actually, I don't quite know what I'm gonna do. It's a little like too early, because I don't know what's gonna happen with like, I just don't know what my living situation is gonna be like necessarily. It was much easier in the early GameCube thing when we did the DDR GameCube games to do it with the mat, because nobody lived under me. Somebody does now live under me. So I'm not sure about like, you know, I don't be stomping around up here too much. I still have no idea what you're even supposed to do here for like getting onto that platform, if that's even a thing you're meant to do. Oh wait, hang on, I'm stupid. I have 5 jumps now. I'm dead. Yeah, I think that if they don't work from home, then I think I can still do it because I stream afternoons. But also it depends on like, you know, on, like, if I'm still living here when we get to those games, because I may not be. I have a Twitch notification. We couldn't wait until Black Friday. Get 30% off the entire loot cave with this promo code. Alright. Thank you, Twitch, for that. Apparently, like, there's some kind of problem on Twitch right now with, like, the ads. Like, nobody's making money on ads, or, like, advertisers are leaving, or something like that is happening. I don't know any of the details, but I heard people talking about it. Well, here's the transport to the fortress, and nobody's here. So, Huh. Yeah, and let's see, logbook, lore, Luminoth lore, Akel's clues, set 1, J-Stole, lost his soul before a fortress in the Scorched Land. Before a fortress. That's definitely the one we're missing, right? Yeah. That being said, Beastole's description was in a fortress. And, like, no, they weren't. That's a lie. They weren't in a fortress. So, before a fortress. Like, is there an area here called Fortress? Oh, there's a room I never went in back there as well. Command center? Like, this is like a mining area. It's not a fortress. But it is a scorched area. And, like, numbers-wise, it's gotta be here. Mining station, portal terminal, biostorage, security station? Is that a fortress? Are security stations fortresses? I hope I don't feel really stupid once I finally find this thing. They better have hit it really well. Wait, hold up. No, this is Beastle. God damn it. Wrong one. Man. Well, that confirms that this is a fortress, though. Like, or this is main reactor. What? This isn't even... Huh? My confusion very big. Also, how the hell do I get out of here? Okay, I see. I mean, before a fortress... Ugh. We've got 8 out of the 9 of them, or 7 out of 9. One of them I know exactly where it is, and we just have to go get it. And the other one, I've been stuck on for like an hour, I feel like. I cannot find the guy who gives you the hint, and I was not able to find it without the hint either. So, ugh. Yeah, I kind of thought I mean, I guess I gave up on checking there without being too thorough. Maybe I should go back to the start and check again. Oh, cool, an E-tank. Don't mind if I... hang on. I can... This is going to be slightly annoying, I think. Yeah, I think I want to check the... Oh, now the rack is offline. I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of just want to get... Shit. I kind of just want to get to where... I don't know what I want to do anymore, but yeah, I kind of want to get back to the, I think I want to go back to the start. Like, entrance tunnel to the wastes type of deal, you know? Cool, thank you Metroid for ruining that. Oh, no, that's not that they ruined that. I wasn't going to make that anyway. Well, I have no idea where I'm even going. I don't know how to get into that green room, but I know that whatever it is, it's probably not J-Stole, and it's probably not the key. So, I think that I accept that I'm never getting in there. Yeah, I don't know how to get up there. Like, at all. Why are there Metroids in this room? It seemed to say that I cannot raise the blocks again. Like, I tried hitting the block raiser, and it was like, sorry, system's offline. I don't think I care, though. J-Stole's not in there. There's not a chance. Oh. Whoops. Well, I'm not going back. I don't care. It's probably just a missile expansion or a beam ammo expansion. That's probably more likely. I'm gonna guess it's a beam ammo expansion. And if chat's laughing at me because it's important, then rip my life, I guess. Impervious to my weaponry, but the orb... We've tried this before and it didn't work. Oh. Wait, what did that do? It made the sound, but... I wonder if that's him. You think this is our guy? It's our guy. Holy shit, it's our guy. Where's the room? Mining station. Mining station. We're looking for the word mining. Or wait. Oh no, a lot of these places say mining in the name, don't they? Shoot. Sand Canyon, Temple, Mine Shaft, Mining Station, Mining Plaza. This isn't even a good hint. Jastel, what the fuck? This isn't even a good hint. It could be the one that I'm in, yeah. It could be the one that I'm in, possibly. He did die here, but I think other people gave hints to rooms they weren't in. Unless they've been giving hints to the same room they've been in the whole time. And I just haven't noticed that because I'm, like, not quick to pick up on these things. There's, like, 4 mining stations. None of these are mining in the Dark Temple names, right? To be clear, nobody has been obnoxious in chat this entire time. Wait. No. So we're saying it might be an... It's literally just right there. I totally came through this room. Did I really... It's literally just sitting there. I am very dumb. I definitely did not need to find Jastel for this. How did I not find that before? I was totally in this room. I don't actually know how to get up there, by the way. We have to figure this out. Get wrecked. Good snipe. How on earth do I get up there? I think there's just no getting up there unless you come at it from... There was a raid under the skin. I don't really know off the top of my head what, like, my highest viewership ever no raid would be, but I'm pretty sure it was in the 70s. I think I'm kind of okay with the fact that you need the dark visor to see it. It does make it harder to find the stuff. It is sort of like just one extra step where it's like, oh, by the way, also, You're still not gonna find it, even if you're standing right next to it, because you need the dark visor. What? Excuse me. Okay, there was like an invisible wall there or something. I think I just got unlucky with the collision. I think this is still gonna work. Just have to go back. But it is just like one more step, you know, as far as like yet another thing. Just barely not enough. I shouldn't have bothered trying to do that. That was stupid of me. I'm making this take forever. Like, it is yet another thing on the stack of things that they've already done to make it kind of annoying. It's Metroid Prime's second quest. It's designed to be the more annoying version of the first game. It's not as evil as Super Mario Bros. 2, JP. Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2 is kind of pure evil. Okay, God. I like hit my head on some kind of ceiling. It's 8 of the 9 keys. I know exactly where the 9th key is. It's gonna take me forever to go get it. And then I have to kill the boss. This is gonna be like a 4-hour long stream in the end, but we're going. We're going, the path is clear. That was the last obstacle, was finding that guy's key. Am I going the right way? Yes. I am going the right way. Yes, I am going the right way. Invisible. Oh. Well, who needs them? Who needs them, honestly? So we did actually find the guy for the, we did find the guy for the last key, and the guy said it was in... Should I use the... Hang on. Maybe I should actually use this, and then that transports me to the fortress. I don't know where in the fortress this puts me. It puts me... Where's the elevator? Here. And then we hit this portal, and then we're heading here. So yeah, actually we do want to take the direct transit. That's going to be faster. Nah, the last key, I got the landing site one. The last key is the bridge at the fortress. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm saying that and you're like, there's no key there. But I'm like, if we go into the lore, logbook, lore, Luminoth lore, Keybearer lore, 2, S Junior. Our boy S Junior says entrance, fortress entrance. And I'm pretty sure that room's also a weird dead end, so that just like strengthens the theory. Wow, if you look into this thing, you get like Metroid blinded. We're going... Yep. Path is clear. Love these holographic trees. They're like pretty cool. Ah, I got turned around. Right, the fortress has enemies that can actually damage me. We've sort of just been going through older areas of the game so far, so nothing was really that threatening. I don't need to deal with this really annoying, the really annoying invisible moving platform in that room anymore. Oh, there's a pit there. So, feeling that there's definitely a key in this room. Like, maybe 300% certain, actually. The question is, how do I get over there? Because I don't think the screw attack is gonna do it. Unless... it does do it. I have no idea what I just found. What? Oh, this is the... And then you get the... Oh, okay. This is the light beam thing that they were talking about, where I was like, what are they talking about? And then there it is. Yeah, when I got this suit upgrade, the suit upgrade was like, you can now travel on beams of light. And I was like, do I know what that is? I've never seen that before. There's the one beam of light. Alright, we've got all 9 keys. Time to go kill the final boss, which I'm sure will go great. Yeah, that's the only one. That's the only one I've used. I'm sure there are more, but at least for the purpose of beating the game, it seems that that's the only required one. Unless there's gonna be some in like an end game area that I'm about to head into, I don't know. There's one that allows fast travel between all the temples. Oh, yeah, that does sound pretty good. No. Okay, I saved it. I think that's going to be one of those things where I wonder how many players know about that. Fast travel between temples using the light beam thing that you get at the end of the game. So once we get out of here, and we're back to the temple grounds, this is transit to there. The portal that lets us go to the end. Oh, maybe the portal is just there. I don't know. I'll worry about it when I get down there. I'm trying to find the closest save to where the end of the game is, just in case. I'm feeling pretty equipped up, though. There's probably like 3 or 4 E-tanks that I'm missing, just based on like how many you could fit on the interface. But I'm feeling pretty equipped up on missiles. Like 165, that's like a big number. I feel like I found a ton of like beam upgrade and like the super bomb upgrade and that stuff. Then again, I think I felt good about my upgrade, like how much stuff I found in Prime 1, and then my item completion rate was like garbage, and someone said like, yeah, there's actually 250 missiles in the game. You were nowhere near it. And had like 130 or something. I think I did better this time. I don't know, probably fight some really damaged spongy bosses. Yeah, 72%. That's pretty good. 72%'s pretty good. Alright, so we want... We're just on the wrong side of the world compared to... So we want to go... I'm not a Leagues player at all. If I were to play the RuneScape Leagues, it would be to just like... It would be like for the learning, like get the endgame stuff, learn how to do hard content in a setting where it's really easy to get all the best gear and shit to test things. But I don't really care that much. I'm not gonna bother with Leagues. There's all kinds of weird mechanics. I know, I think Leagues 4 was just like basically a rerun of the second one, right? And I think Leagues 5, I don't even remember what they said it was gonna be, but like I remember the like League 3 was just like I don't understand it. I remember not understanding it at all when they were explaining it, or like it's just too mechanically complicated. It's like I have no idea what the gimmick is here. Yeah, right. It's like still... So I think we want Temple Transit C. I think we want to go right here. Like they're still doing the region locking. They're not doing whatever the... They're not doing whatever League 3 was. So there's like relics, then you level up the relics, then you do this, then you do that. And it's just like, God, what's going on? Thank you for spawning directly in front of my face, buddy. Man, what's even hitting me right now? It's just invisible guys. Already lost an entire E-tank just trying to run from these guys. So annoying when I'm on my way to the boss. I'm going the wrong way. I really thought that I turned to make sure I was going the right way. Wait, is this not even the right area? Oh, it is. It is. Should I just stand here and regen? I don't want to. Actually, here's the plan. I'm gonna go stand in one of those things. I'm gonna step away for a minute. End of the game should be right through there, but it's probably gonna take a while if it's anything like Metroid Prime 1's endgame. So I'm gonna chill here for a bit and let my health go back up to full. I'll be back in a sec, and then yeah, we go do the thing. Oh, whoops. I thought this thing was one of the permanent ones. Oh well, we didn't actually heal all that much. And yeah, we're like literally at the end of the game, pretty much. Like I think we're hitting this. There might be a couple rooms of like fighting Metroids or something. Then there's gonna be a final boss, and then I'm pretty sure we're gonna like fight a final boss, and then there's gonna be a final boss after that. Like a Dark Samus final boss is gonna happen. I'm like pretty certain that that's the thing in this game. I think there might be an escape sequence as well. Yeah, the dead guy is like Akon or whatever his name was. It's not Akon, but it's a something. A Lamau, maybe. Oh, are we just going right into it? Yeah, there's 10 keys, but that guy managed to get his key in before dying, so I don't have to find his key. Thank you. That's why it's only 9. This looks promising. Oh, are they sending me back down? Hang on. They're sending me back down. I think they are. Yep. None of this is skippable either. Oh my god. Ooh, come on. Thank you. Alright. Oh, okay, you can skip going back up. Part of it. There's a save here. Hang on. Is that... The save is at the top. Wait, but then... Where's the save? Oh, it's right there. I feel like when you skip after saving, you save like 2 seconds. Like the skip is still pretty slow. The skip is like marginally faster than if you just sit through the cutscene. Alrighty then. How bad could it be? This can't be worse than Quadraxis. How are we handling this? Emperor Ing. Emperor Ing, ruler of the Horde. Eliminate its tentacles to weaken its defenses. We're gonna read the long one too, now that I know that they're different. Using its own body as a shield and a weapon. Destroy the tentacles to weaken the creature. Gotcha. All signs point to destroy the tentacles. Dude, I can't hit its tentacles. The tentacles are too crazy. I'm actually getting my ass kicked, kind of. It literally won't stop moving the tentacles. Okay, no, I thought I got one, but I didn't. They put it right over me because Samus can't aim straight up. Good meme. Well, I'm already like half dead before I've even damaged the boss. This might be really bad. It's right over me. I can't aim at that. Oh, we got something. No, I can't charge a beam at it. Keeps interrupting me. Yeah, there we go. At least the damage is good once you actually get him. I think we're still dead here, but at least the damage is good when you get him with that. I think I have to actually make stronger attempts at dodging. If I'm gonna not die. barely drops any health. The tentacles just take too long to kill. Like, I wonder if there's a shortcut to this. Yeah, I should have been using the, It blocked it. Alright. Well, that's interesting, because that means it's not, that means that this isn't a cycle-based thing. Like, I just did an extreme amount of I hit Emperor Ing twice there. So I don't think it's hard scripted to be a set number of cycles, is what that might mean. Also, man, you can destroy the Emperor Ing really fast if you just light beam his tentacles. I think that we're gonna die, but that'll get him on the next try, because you just have to do this, and then he sort of rolls over. What? How did that... Oh, now it's not letting me do it. And now I'm like out of light ammo too. Man, Sonic Boom takes a lot. Takes a lot of energy. Yeah, we're definitely fucked here, but I'll get him on the next go. Well, it really sucks that on the last cycle... I had a number of Sonic Booms just miss, and I don't really understand why. It would just, like, hit some kind of shield, and, like, clearly there's a gap in the shield, but you could see it going through the gap, and then it would still just, like, be like, no, sorry, shielded. So, I don't know. But now I know about the light ammo to get the tentacles gone faster, so that'll help a ton. Not having to spend like several minutes just exposing him once. Like there, that hit him, even though it looked like it wasn't, like it did the... Get him a second time, and we're good for now. I'm not gonna try for a third. So I guess you do just have to line it up pretty carefully. Welcome to my Emperor Ing speedrun, I guess. This has to just be his first phase. If he's gonna die that fast. Then again, I did find, like, the optional extra strong weapon, I think, and that's what I'm hitting him with. Trying to just conserve a little bit in the last tentacle. Dude, I can't hit him with anything. The last tentacle is just like, I can't hit it. It moves too fast. There. No. Damn it. Gonna have to do a third cycle now. Does it have more tentacles now as well than it used to? There we go. Now they're gonna make me regret spending all my beam ammo on that. Oh. What's happening? How do I avoid this? Target's regen shell is charged, 11 weak points. Dude. Holy shit, this is so annoying. Not really sure if I'm doing anything. These weak points don't seem to care. They want me to power bomb them. I mean, now they seem to care. If it looks like you gotta power bomb them, maybe. Ah, that launched really far. Because now they've got like fire coming out of them. Well, I can't even see anything anymore. Like, I feel like maybe this is a timed thing, and I was too slow. And now... Oh, okay, I can see. Am I still missing any? Yeah, there's... The last vent is right here, but I don't have any more super bombs. Oh, there we go. Okay. I guess I was probably trying to kill the tentacles then or something. Alright, phase 3. Altered ruler of the Horde. The creature only takes damage when its heart is light or dark. Find a way to change the heart. He's got the Heart of Darkness. Shielding its vulnerable areas. Beams of opposite polarity can damage the barriers. Heavy damage to the barriers will cause them to drop, exposing the weak spots. Target the weak spots. Alright, show me your barriers, sir. I made him flash yellow. I don't know how I did that. Oh, okay, that's how I did that. It just has to be a charge shot. Or... no. Has to be in his mouth. He doesn't care anymore. Oh, he doesn't like light beam. Okay, get him. Get his ass. He's taking a lot of damage. Because he's got the Heart of Darkness right now. I don't know what's happening. Is the barrier down? Oh my god, is that scan entry just wrong? Yeah, I don't know what he means by barriers. I got some damage in and I can't figure out how to get it again. Ooh, okay, now we're hitting him with the yellow. Okay. And then maybe that's him. Okay, that's the barrier breaking. So there was an animation when the barrier broke. And then you just gotta start blasting, I guess. Here, give me refills on stuff. These guys drop a lot. It's not health, though. They'll drop everything except health for me. It looks like you just shoot him while he flashes yellow until he stops flashing yellow and starts, and then you look at the orb and you shoot according to that color. Something like that. Dude, he does not care at all. He does not care at all about anything I am doing. The front leg is just blocking literally every shot, too. I don't think I'm getting damage in. There, I hit him once. Has he got the shield back up yet? I don't think he does. Oh, now he's got it back up. I don't know what you mean by that, Chris. This boss is fucking terrible. Literally every shot's getting blocked by the legs, and he just moves around too fast. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do phases 1 and 2 again after I die to this guy. I didn't even come close either. I don't really have a good plan for damaging him. Okay. Alright, that didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work. Missed the timing. Oh, now he's invincible again. Awesome. I got a bunch of healing out of that, though, for some reason. I managed to get him to heal me for like 2 tanks. I just don't really understand where his hitbox is. Because I feel like a lot of this stuff should be connecting, but isn't. I think it's like hitting like the spikes on top of his knees or something. And then he just like shuts up like this, where it's just like, cool, dude. Guess I'll wait. Why is that even a thing? He's now 1/4 dead, I think. Well, I used up all my beam ammo there, because I was trying to do something. Wait, hold up. Potential lore. Potential lore discovery. That, like, curved around it. That, like, went around his knee. Massive actual lore discovery. Yeah, okay, you super missile. You got a super missile. That's how you get him exposed quickly. I have literally no dark beam ammo. Please give me any. I think he's coughing it up because he knows I've got none. Alright, well I think I'm dead because I spent too long not knowing what to do. But now that I do know what to do, I'm just pinned against a wall right now. Now that I do know what to do, we'll get him on the next try. You still believe in this try? I don't believe in this try. Mostly I'm just telling myself I don't believe in this try, because then I'll game harder. If I still think there's stakes, then I'll fuck it up. Cool. Oh man, why didn't that? I mean, you can kind of just like... Yeah, then you wail on him with the combo ray, whatever that thing is called. We're not done yet. I know there's still more. I'm pretty sure there's a Dark Samus boss fight still to come. And the condition is not great. Yeah, it's super missiles to deal with his first bit, and then Annihilator Beam after that. Just like, for some reason I have much better success actually hitting him with that. Plus, it does lots of damage. Plus, it seems to just completely ignore the whole polarity thing. Yeah, the Dark Beam is, like, really slow. Oh, escape sequence. This is not where I thought the escape sequence was. I thought this happened later. Oh, wait, no, it's that we're on the clock. Okay, no. Maybe? I just forget how the game works. Are we thinking that this save is still active while the timer is up? There's no way, right? Doesn't look active. Nah, they turned it off. Oh, they healed me anyway, though. I can't, so I don't get to save. If I die, we're going back to the Ing, maybe. If I die, we might be going back to the Ing Emperor. But at least they did heal me. Yeah, I'll probably first try it. I'm that good. on this timed boss fight. This timed boss fight that completely wasted like 20 minutes of my life last time we fought. Man, Dark Samus is like full Phazon mode now. Phazon Skellington Dark Samus. Alright, what's the strat? Phazon Energy, Phazon Exposure, Invisible to Dark Visor. Too much Phazon, perhaps. She can vent. Exposure to Phazon, Invisible to Dark Visor. Alright, so it's just shoot her until she dies. Probably. Man, sure love that this attack takes 8 years. Hell yeah. Alright, add a beam. Is this just my life now? Can you please? Okay, missiles don't work. Dude, why does she have such insane iframes? This attack takes like an entire minute. This is so stupid. Why? We're on a timer, Dark Samus. It's like she knows. It's like she knows about the timer. Yeah, we're just fucked now. We're not doing enough damage. I think I needed more beam ammo or something coming into this, and since I don't have any, like, I did a lot of damage with the combo beam right at the start, and then I ran out, and now we're just here. No, I don't think I can stun her out of it. I don't see a way. Basically nothing even damages her. This better just be like a scripted loss, because I know you don't kill her because she shows up in the next game. This better just be like at 2 minutes she leaves. Because otherwise, I don't know how they expect you to do this amount of damage in this tiny amount of time, given how much of this fight is spent like this. Oh, there's another scan. Target can generate shield, immune to all except Phazon energy. Draw in expelled Phazon for use as a weapon? What the fuck does that mean? Draw in Phazon. If I stand in the Phazon, can I, like, draw in Phazon? Draw in use your charge beam to collect Phazon energy, then fire it back at her. Oh. So they're just introducing a new mechanic at the end of the game, actually. Well, there's definitely no finishing this in time now. What? No! It canceled it. That attack canceled and I've lost all my Phazon. And now she's just not even doing it. Okay. No, it's completely hopeless. Getting my tiny bit of damage in between phases. I have to, like, make this work perfectly if I'm gonna still get it. Come on, give me more Phazon. I need like 2 more. She's not giving it to me. I don't know if this is random, but I'm getting nothing. Oh. No, fuck you. There's some shit on the ground or something. We're done now. Oh no, I got her. Okay, we're not done. Alright, God. All my complaining. The complaining worked. How annoying. Phazon Quadraxis, I'm turning off the Gamecube. And then have to redo it because the Dark said, nah, you gotta have faith, Mayo. I always believed. You don't have to redo Emperor. Oh, okay. That's very nice of them. Okay. That's not that bad then. Yeah, Dark Samus not that bad if you don't have to redo the Emperor for that. Got my hand in the controller in case they're making me run over there. We're good. Yeah, timed sequence, 4th boss fight. Unsure whether or not you've saved or got a checkpoint or whatever. You know, here's a new mechanic that's only in the extended scan of Dark Samus that you only get if you scan Dark Samus again later in the fight after already scanning her early on. I don't know about this one, Retro Studios, but I guess it all worked out in the end. Yeah, the Dark World, we just took the last of the planetary energy from the Dark World. So the Dark World is now gone. All of the Ing are dead. I think they might actually be dead. I don't know that they come back in the 3rd game. I think they're just gone. I didn't know there were more than one Luminoth still alive. Oh yeah, no, right. This guy, Umos, did say that the remaining Luminoths, he was like keeping them in cryo storage or something. In some text box, he's like, I have the remaining Luminoth with me in Carbonite just off screen over there. So yeah, there were a couple remaining. They're not all dead. Oh, is that what they are? Okay, they're on screen. I thought that he was just gesturing to some Luminoths that don't even exist. This is credits. GG 1606. For context, I think Prime 1 took like 11 and a half, something like that. This is a little bit longer, but also still shorter than I thought. I was expecting like 20 hours. These are long credits. Yeah, they're certainly taking their time scrolling. I've been streaming for a while, so it's not that I don't appreciate the work of designers Michael Chang, Kynan Pearson, Paul Reed, and Ted Frenchnaim. It's not that I don't appreciate their work, but I am... Oh, I'm unable to skip the credits. Never mind, we're sitting through them then. Never mind. I mean, we have to sit through it to see the final results screen. So, you know, we gotta see if I unlocked the Samus bikini. I don't think I beat the game fast enough for Bikini Samus. Also, she's not in this game anyway. Wait, really? It's at... You actually do get Bikini Samus, but you need 75% items? Damn. Well, guess we get the bad ending then. The model looks fucking horrible. Ugh, now I have to see it. Hang on. I'm not going back in. I don't even know where the other 3% of items would be. I could go back in and spend another like 2 hours not finding the items. Actually, we know about that one E-Tank, and then there's that green door as well. So I can think of 2 items. I think we'd get there. Metroid Prime 2 endings. Let's see. 75%. Zero suit reveal. Oh yeah, that's this Metroid, or this Samus, right? I recognize this model. She has like a really elongated head. Special thanks goes out to you, Onishi. You specifically. So how's everyone doing today? These credits are pretty long. Get the Ubisoft credits. Well, like Canadian Thanksgiving was a couple weeks ago or something, right? But America Thanksgiving is Well, it's the 4th Thursday, right? So it's not even tomorrow. It's next Thursday, the 28th. There we go. Hard mode active, rough sketch gallery unlocked, 72% final. So we don't get the zero suit. Beating this game means there are now only 7 games left. God, imagine hard mode of this. I think that might literally drive me completely insane. Playing this game on hard mode. I feel like this is already kind of just like Prime 1 hard mode. Like they already cranked it up a little bit. Let's check out the image gallery. That's pretty cool. Like Prime 1, I could see I'm probably never gonna play hard mode, but I could see it being fun. This game hard mode just sounds like, ugh. No. Why is it Gallery 5? That's pretty cool concept art. Oh, it's because I didn't scan enough stuff. I'll zoom in. Ends are more solid. This is like a really high resolution image. This is actually good. A lot of GameCube games fuck this up, where they add they include concept art, but they don't let you zoom. And then the zoom out is so far that the concept art is so compressed that it's just illegible. This like actually looks like quite good. This is very good high resolution concept art. Yeah, it like probably is a PNG though. Emperor Ing at one point had barriers on its knees, I see. So yeah, the whole thing about barriers is just wrong. You don't need to do anything with the reverse polarity for the barrier. You just have to get him exposed with anything, and then you reverse polarity his heart. Dust, pollen, particles, fur, shake, stop. You can screw attack into his mouth to do massive damage. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I totally didn't even think of that. Whoa. Oh, that looks cool. This is definitely one of those things where, like, the concept, like, this is, I feel like the final version is kind of faithful to this, as far as, like, it being all, like, digital and like, cube-ish. But it just looks so much cooler in the concept art. You got, like, the Samus over here. You kind of never get to see the full fortress like this. Maybe in the bridge area you would. Suit design looks really good. This is just stuff. Oh, wait. Really? They've got like the... I wonder if that's a thing in the game anywhere. Is there like translatable text in the game with this? That's pretty cool. Yeah, send your friends cool messages using the Luminoth language. It's like the Unknown or whatever from Pokemon. Anyway, there you go. That was Metroid Prime 2. We gotta wrap this thing up. This is a really cool, like, painting of a Metroid. Yeah, a lot of those letters did appear to literally just be the letters, like, not not code in any way, right? It was just like, yeah, that's it. It was really only for the letters that they couldn't easily make, where they had to do something different, I think. Hang on. Okay, no, they do look quite different later on, but some of the early letters are like that's just... Wait a minute. The D is just an F, and then the F is something else. It is just the E that's like that. Never mind. Alright, well, anyway. Skipping this. Yeah, that's better. So that was Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Game 467 out of 474. Beaten in a little over 16 hours. Bit shorter than I thought it was gonna be, actually. This game did not have a sewer. Nah. We established early on, I think this question first came up when I played Pikmin 1, whether or not a swamp is a natural sewer, and the answer is no. For a sewer, we want to see man-made, stagnant water, pipes, bars, you know, anything explicitly called a sewer counts, and also the LA River. But aside from that, none of that stuff was in this game, so no sewer. So, how was that game? In a lot of ways, it's the same as Prime 1. It's like they took Prime 1 and then what's like the best way of wording this? It's like they took every element of Prime 1 and just like dialed up the annoying by 10 to 15%, maybe 20% even, but it's just like across the board that way, so it kind of builds up on you. Like every little thing is just like, from the fact that you have to now do Dark World stuff, which means like they've really greatly expanded the map, to like the fact that there's 2 steps to getting all of the keys, like you don't get a good hint to the keys at the end, to the fact that you just need keys in every world in general. All of the bosses were harder. It was definitely a lot more effort than Prime 1 to play through. And I think that all of the adjustments they made, I did not enjoy. The corpses in the light world are always in the same room. Okay, I thought that might be the case towards the end there. So it just like, pulling through it was just like really that's the best word I can have for this game, is just like, ugh. But that being said, it's not that I disliked it fully, because like really, you know, in a lot of ways it is still the same as Prime 1, where you still, you know, all the moves are the same, all of the moment-to-moment gameplay is the same. And I still like all that stuff. And when I had somewhere to go, I still liked it, and really, I really didn't get nearly as lost as I thought I was going to playing this. Like, the navigation wasn't that bad. I usually had somewhere to go, and when I didn't have somewhere to go, I figured it out. It was really only that one key that was just, like, really irritating. That one key in the wastes that I just couldn't find, even though it wasn't particularly well hidden. Like, I feel like I was able to find much more cleverly hidden keys, and then the very obvious key is the one that I spent like 45 minutes walking in circles trying to find. So that's kind of funny. So yeah, overall, definitely not into this one as much as Metroid Prime 1. Prime 1 is like a masterpiece, and I think this is just an average game. I'm gonna give it a 3. There were times when I wanted to give this a much lower rating, but looking back on it, it has to be a 3. Which puts it in league with games like Disney's Haunted Mansion in terms of quality. For what it's worth, Disney's Haunted Mansion's a pretty good game. Oh yeah, that was Prime 2. Yeah, I think that was the longest remaining game, though I don't actually know. Like, Future Tactics might take longer than that, since that was shorter. Yeah, I found more stuff in this game. Did I get... Oh, I should put that in my review, right? This was 72% item completion. Yeah, so I did slightly better than Prime 1. I think that's just because I was trying to be more thorough in this game, because I knew it was easier to get lost in this game.